The fact that I have to sit here and make a video as someone who's been a member for 12 years to get anyone's attention, to be taken seriously, is crazy to me. I've tried to solve this privately for years. For fucking years. The fact that I care this much and I'm not even a real owner. Everyone has made it very clear that I'm not an owner and I'm not even near any of the top dogs and I don't matter for shit. You've showed me over and over and over again that I do not mean shit to you all. How are you gonna be the biggest organization in the world? Leaders in this scene, pushing this scene forward, pushing this industry forward, leading by example, and you can't even take care of your members that's been in for 12 fucking years. I've never claimed to be on Apex, Banks, Tempers, Reigns level, okay? I never claimed to be them. I never claimed to be an owner, a leader, any of that sort, okay? I know my place, and they've made it very sure what my place is. Like, I've never tried to get what they have. I've never tried to be them. Like, trust me, okay? I'm not delusional. It's this leading me on with fake promises, with just lies, and then never owning up to it, always blaming someone else. Do you want to hear something even crazier? The only contract I've ever had with FaZe, guess what contract that is? The only contract I ever had. Guess.
Join large-scale battles with
what the fuck?
Vehicles. The online
hell no.
War Thunder.
All right, listen. This shit's fucked. I mean, dude, especially for me, like, having been in FaZe for such a long time, to see, like, where everything is now compared to where it used to be, bro, it's so sad, bro. It really is. It could all be so beautiful. And I just wanted to, like, talk, I guess. I don't know. I saw Teeqo's Instagram story and stuff yesterday. And, you know, I was assuming he was going to post a video kind of giving his thoughts. You know, I know Teeqo has been unhappy with FaZe stuff for a while now. You know, I was never really fully sure why. I guess we're going to find out in this video why. Because you know what? Me and Teeqo aren't close. You know, I'm not close with any of like the original guys at the New York house, to be honest. I don't speak with Temper. I don't speak with Norden. I don't speak with Apex. I don't speak with fucking anybody, really. Like, the only person that I talk to, like, at FaZe, really, on a regular basis is my manager at FaZe, Griffin. But I'll get to all of that a little bit later. I haven't said anything. You know, Norden has been talking very publicly about FaZe, Teeqo as well. I just don't fucking like drama, and it's really sad for me to see, you know, my friends, the people that I have lived with for a long time and had a lot of love for, have a lot of love for, to be honest, like, go through this, and obviously FaZe, the org, you know, that I've been a part of for a while. So just wanted to watch it and give, like, kind of my raw thoughts and stuff. I'm not going to cut this video. I'm just going to keep it real and shit. So, yeah.
Contract I ever had with FaZe. Yes.
Says he was Teef.
Crazier? The only contract I've ever had with FaZe. Guess what contract that is? The only contract I ever had. Guess. The Tfue contract. It's the only contract I ever had with FaZe. As I was publicly defending FaZe on Twitter, everywhere, about that whole situation, I was in the same contract myself. Let that fucking sink in. I told them,
I think a common misconception that the fan base of FaZe has is that FaZe is run by kind of like the members of FaZe, when that's like nothing then further from the truth. I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, I can't really give you like a full, accurate opinion on how FaZe is run or who runs FaZe, because I'm not a part of it at all, like, all as far as, like, you know, the company side goes. You know, I rep FaZe and I still love FaZe heavily, but you know, me and the guys, we lived in New York. We made a lot of videos. FaZe gained a lot of popularity. Teeqo was a part of that. At the time, FaZe was being run by FaZe Apex, FaZe Rain, Banks, Seabass, Temper, like, kind of like that group of people were really like running it, and I guess, you know, uploading videos, kind of working with sponsors, merch, and all that stuff. And then somewhere along towards the end of the New York house era, before we came out to LA, man, I don't know which one of the owners, but someone got linked up with just this like absolute psycho dude that I think Norden talked about briefly, that really took advantage of a lot of us. You know, I even talked about it in one of my videos that, I gave this person like, $150,000 and he just took it from me. I thought it was an investment into the company. But yeah, anyway, I may be rambling a little bit in this video. I just wanted to say, that the FaZe members don't, really run FaZe. It's a corporate side. We have like a whole list of employees from CEO to CMO, sales, all that stuff who like, really run the company. But yeah. So that's why a situation like this happens where like, Teeqo got put into a terrible contract by these terrible people, who aren't, as far as I know, aren't a part of FaZe anymore. Those people who initially were taking over FaZe, the corporate side, kind of, and really taking advantage. I thought they weren't a part of FaZe anymore, but again, I don't operate on the corporate side of things. Just a little bit of context too, maybe for those people who are watching who don't know, like I lived at the FaZe house for many years with the content creators and just made content with the homies. Up until 2019 when I was like kicked from the FaZe house. Dude, I remember this day so fucking vividly. Like I'll never forget it. Tommy Temper sitting me down out of nowhere, bro. I thought we were just gonna have a dope conversation, and he's like, you're not living with us anymore in the next house, because they were gonna move into a new FaZe house. Bro, I cried, bro. I just started crying, bro, hyperventilating. I was like, I did not see that shit coming at all. But that was a huge turning point in my life, because up until then, huge FaZe fan, FaZe house, gonna do it for the rest of my life type beat. So it was a huge shift in my life. And ever since kind of like that moment, I have been like very distanced from kind of like the core and like the management side of FaZe. Not to say that I don't, participate. I'm an active participant in a lot of the things that FaZe has going on and has done over the years, even though I had no involvement in the actual management side of things, just cool events and stuff that I would get invited to, or paid opportunities or whatnot, But again, I'll touch on that a little bit more in the video.
His contract terminated today.
But yeah, so that's why how Teeqo can be like an older member and then get roped into a bad contract. And then, Tfue was a newer member, got roped into a bad contract. So he didn't really have that trust that Teeqo had in FaZe, which is kind of like, oh, I've been in FaZe for a long time. I helped build this brand. I don't think anything's going to happen to me, even though I'm in this bad contract. So that's kind of, and he just loved FaZe, so he just, I guess, continue defending FaZe and stuff. But
or I'm going public with it. And they did terminate it, okay? But here's the thing. This is like 2019. Even at that point, no follow-up, no new deal, no new contract, no like, hey, we want to make this right. Nothing. I always thought I was just building, so I never asked for anything. But either you're going to include me with you guys, even at a smaller scale. At least do that. Or pay me. Or pay me like any other fucking employee doing work for you. Twice. I did the Champion collab photo shoot, and I have to go out at 7 in the morning to get pictures for the shoot the same day. For free, by the way, while you sell the drop for millions and millions and millions of dollars. You can't even pay me a little bit for the fucking photo shoots. It's just all this like where I always feel like I just owe you something. I just owe you something because it's such a fucking privilege to be in FaZe, right? I've been in this fucking gray zone where like, I'm not the owners of these guys because like, no, obviously I'm not nearly as important as these guys, but I'm also not getting paid for anything I'm doing. I'm just in the middle. Hey, you're a valuable member. Here's a contract. Nah, because it's such a fucking privilege to be in FaZe. I'm so fortunate to be in FaZe. I never asked for anything and I just said yes and yes and yes and did everything you ever asked for without ever asking for anything because I thought I was gonna be included with y'all. Someone else can come in as late as last year who's not from this industry, never lifted a finger for FaZe, probably didn't even know what FaZe was, and get 3 times the amount of shares that I have and a monthly or annually salary that's more money than I've ever been paid from FaZe by a mongfold. In all of these years, we always hear talent first, talent first. Talent is the most important thing. No, we're not. You've always showed us otherwise. You've always showed us that these recruits that you make, the celebrities who get more, like Snoop Dogg and his son has more money and more shares than a lot of FaZe members who were here from fucking day one. It's not even just about me at this point. There's so many people. Yes, Rain is right. For everyone that's saying Rain's tripping, Rainy's the only guy who has balls to speak up. He's the only one that's not letting them walk all over us because he cares about the brand. I care about the brand. And I'm not even a fucking owner like that. I don't own nothing compared to them. My opinion is not valid for these people. They don't give a fuck about me. I had to invest money in FaZe to even have any kind of part of it because they had given me nothing. I've been in FaZe for 9 years at this point. And the first way in for me is me having to invest $50,000 of my own money. And even in that whole process, they fuck me over. So I'm asking you, this is not a video where I'm leaving FaZe. I'm asking you, am I in FaZe? Because I've been in for 12 years, and you would think that someone that's been in for this long.
I kind of want to give like a personal opinion here, but I want to preface it by saying that I may be like way off base. But I think a lot of kind of the animosity, you know, it's crazy because we all got into this at a time where like money was like so not like a factor. You know, we were all young, and yes, a lot of us came from really shitty situations. And making money was fucking amazing. But then at the end of the day, we weren't doing this shit for money. You know, we were just making YouTube videos, building a brand as brothers, that we all thought was the fucking shit. And we, you know, had a fan base that all thought that, you know, the brand that we were building was the shit too. And you know, then kind of once like money really came into the picture and, you know, the stakes got higher and like Teeqo was saying, you know, people came into the company who, you know, received way more shares on the corporate side of things than a lot of like the members and stuff too. I can pull up like a full sheet that I know of that shows like everybody's shares and stuff. I don't mind like sharing the amount of shares that I have and everything, but like this is like public knowledge. I mean, I think all right, I had to make one cut because it took me a little while to find this document, but this is like the document. FaZe public document, whatever you need to do with the SEC. Dude, I'm a bot, bro. I don't know shit about business at the end of the day, bro. I play video games. And but yeah, this is like where it says how many shares like everybody in shit has. So I think I'm on here somewhere. Jacob Svarden. It's my boy Teeqo. He has 380,000 shares in FaZe. And where is me? Where's me? Lucas Mosing, that is I have 191,000. So I have about half as many as Teeqo. And then you have like all these people here who are, well, I think this is Brian, this is Rug, Nick, this is Nick Merckx. I'm sorry if I'm airing out a bunch of people's like shares in FaZe that don't want me doing this, but I feel like this is healthy for context. And I mean, this is all public information anyway that you can check out. But I think maybe what Norden and Teeqo and maybe some people, what their issue is they were such, you know, integral parts in building the brand, and they kind of got the short end of the stick as far as shares go compared to other people who got more shares and then like kind of money on top of it and stuff. So, and I think they're valid to, you know, feel the way that they feel. I think a big reason why I don't feel, and this is why, like, you know, I've been so hesitant to speak on all of this because I'm so conflicted. You know, you have these people, Norden, Teeqo, who are, you know, they were my best friends at one point. I mean, Norden especially, man. I was a huge fucking fan, bro. Like, he was like the god to the young Lucas FaZe Blaze, not FaZe Blaziken back in the day, the dopest dude on the planet. And you know, I got to fucking move in with him, and he became my best friend for a long time. We were best friends, you know, and so it's like it puts me in this position where like it's like I feel like I like, you know, have to choose a side, you know, or something like that. But so I don't want to come out here and say that like I'm, you know, on anybody's side. Pretty much what I'm getting at, and again, like I said, I'm probably gonna be rambling in this video. Is like I just have a different opinion as far as like all these shares go specifically. You know, I was kicked out of the house before any shares were ever issued. And at that moment, it was like over for me, bro. It was like I had, you know, no support. You know, I was just like I had to figure out my own thing, and I did. I figured out a lot of really great things that are, you know, this was a while ago. This was like 4 years ago when all this happened. When I got kicked out and stuff. But you know, that caused me to, you know, really go hard, and now, you know, things are whatever. But I was just, you know, always grateful for the shares that I got, that I received. I thought it was really cool to be a part of, you know, a company going public. My dad, he's been in the tech world, you know, ever since we immigrated to the United States. And, you know, he fucking cried when I, you know, went to the New York Stock Exchange to take a company public and shit. So, you know, it was really cool to be a part of that, you know, and I think there was a lot of hope for the stock and stuff. And obviously now it's like in the fucking shitter. But yeah, I don't really know why I brought this up. I don't really know what I'm getting at, but basically I just wanted to say that kind of, I think that's maybe where they're coming from. They feel like underappreciated when it comes to like the shares and the money side of things, which I can definitely feel. I feel where they're coming from and stuff. And I just wanted to say that, like, you know, yeah, that's like where I'm coming from and shit. And at the end of the day too, like, it was always just like a fucking pleasure and a privilege for me to be like a part of the whole like FaZe experience, you know. And really like one thing that like stands out of everything is like, you know, I'm appreciative most in my life of my best friend and my girlfriend Carrington, who I'm, you know, together with because of FaZe. In a way, it sounds weird, but it's like if I'd never got the opportunity to live at the FaZe house in Los Angeles, you know, I never would have met her. And, you know, she's been my best friend and my life partner and like my rock, and like really, you know, the reason why I'm, you know, mentally healthy the way that I am today, you know, because of her. So I would have, you know, never really met her because of, if it wasn't for FaZe and the opportunities that they gave me. So I'm, you know, it's like maybe that's a really crazy far out way to think about all of this, but at the end of the day, when I think about like all the shit that FaZe has given me, you know, I'm just appreciative. And when I say FaZe, it's like I'm not speaking about like the corporate people who are operating the company today. You know, I'm obviously speaking about all the bros, the original bros who gave me the opportunity, you know, the FaZe fans, and, you know, all these little things along the way. So it's like, that's just kind of like my perspective, you know, where I sit with these things. I'm also like, again, like I said a little bit earlier, super far removed from anything that's going on at the corporate side. I do my own shit, bro. I started my own fucking marketing company. We're rocking and rolling, bro. We're making that fuck. And dude, I've been working on consumer products for the past few years, developing products that I'm about to release and shit. So it's like I have a lot of shit that I just am doing, and like, you know, I'm not really focused on the FaZe stuff, but I still, you know, fuck with FaZe, bro. Like they give me opportunities to make money through brand deals, which, you know, I've shared in other videos, kind of like the process of that. I've been very transparent. And yeah, bro, but it's definitely different from what is so fucking different from what it is. So I kind of just got off topic, but
long and have such history with you guys, would have some kind of deal with you and a contract with you, an incentive with you to move forward with you. There's nothing for me at this point with FaZe. There's nothing. Like, I have a salary. I don't have anything to work towards. I don't have, like, no matter what I do, I don't make anything more from this point. There's nothing. So I guess
I'm in the same boat as Teeqo. You know, I'm not salaried by FaZe. I don't, you know, I'm not incentivized to earn more shares and stuff with the company, but, you know, I still fuck with the brand, bro. And like, me personally, and again, I don't want to like go against, I don't want to sound like I'm not on his side. I'm just like saying my perspective, but me personally, like, I'm not going to like go against the brand because they've, you know, they've always been, you know, I don't know. But I totally get where Teeqo's coming from, bro. I totally fucking get where he's coming from.
you don't need me. I guess I'm not a valuable person then, you know? I'm just
but see, the thing is, you are, bro. Like, Teeqo is a fucking huge part of FaZe, bro. And, you know, he's
all time. I should have just been lucky that I was even a part of it to begin with, right? I had over $100,000 in FaZe's bank when we bought the CSGO team. I did get the money back like a year later.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
I'm not saying that. I did get my money back. You're just not going to act like I wasn't a part of that, that I wasn't like low key.
How to sound more confident in your writing.
Sorry, I didn't mean that. She's probably very nice. Making that bag. Anyway.
A CS team to begin with. And I'm not taking credit for making it happen at all. I had nothing to do with that. But if you don't feel like I was any kind of bridge, And I had $100,000 in a bank account, and I've been to more CS events than all of our owners combined. I give more fucks about that than all of our owners combined. They can't even make as much as a tweet when we win a major. Oh yeah, I care about this. Yeah, FaZe. No, you don't. I'm not even an owner and I care more than you do. I used to pay for my own flights to go to tournaments with the CS team. I used to take them out to dinner, pay for the dinner with my own money, and never ask for a reimbursement because I just wanted to represent FaZe the best way I could. I swear on everything. So I've done all of these things. I never asked for anything because I always thought, no, I'm building. We're building. I'm a part of this. Even though I'm less, again, I want to clarify it. I know I'm not the real owners and I never tried to be. I've never asked to be or never asked to get what they have. But holy fuck, it's disrespectful when you put it all together. FaZe Clan insisted in making the clothing with me, like my merch drop and stuff like that. And I was like, you know what? It makes sense. We'll do it together. It's a good split. We'll make it in-house. They fuck up the design and like the manufacture process. And then I have to go on Twitter to find out that these people haven't received their hoodies 2 months later. And I don't even get as much as an apology. And some of those people got the wrong hoodies because you put the wrong print on. After that, I obviously don't want to do clothing in-house with FaZe anymore. So I do it by myself. I pay for the designs myself. I found a manufacturer myself. Everything, okay? I do everything myself. I didn't ask FaZe for a single thing. I get my own website, Teeqo.com, pay for it, everything. And then they still contact me trying to get 20% of my profits without ever doing anything, no design, no help with nothing. They're still trying to take 20% off my clothing drops and my merch drops and my rug drops because I'm in FaZe. You did nothing for me. If anything, you were the one that pushed me away. I wanted to make it with you guys and you couldn't deliver. In a way, FaZe is bigger than it ever was, but it's also smaller than it ever was. All of these collabs that we were doing with really, really big brands. You know what it is to me? All of these collabs that's coming out. It's like Band-Aid or silver tape on internal bleeding. That's the way I see it. And they think talent don't matter. They think that we don't matter because they think that they can do everything because they see the FaZe logo as the Nike logo and they can just do whatever they want. But there's no depth to it. There's no substance there. There's nothing behind that FaZe logo backing it. There's no culture anymore. That's what these people don't understand. So I'm asking you right now, once again, since you claim to be the biggest org in the world, you know, the leader in the space, pushing this whole community forward, leading by example, am I in FaZe or not? Because if I'm not, I would like to see a statement that I'm not anymore, and I'm cool with it. Trust me.
Shit, dude, like I don't, bro, like where do we go from here, bro? Like what a... Dude, it's so, bro, this is so complicated. It's so tricky, bro. It's so, like, not black and white. Because, like, I see it from where Teeqo's coming from. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I, you know, we didn't make it easy on the fucking org either, bro. Like, in a perfect world, you know, we all fucking stick together. We all keep making videos together. And that really is like what the org can leverage to like be fucking great. You know what I'm saying? So like in my eyes, the corporate side of FaZe has kind of just, you know, done the best with what they've got at the end of the day. You know, cause you know, where FaZe was at years ago, you know, you had like me with 3 million subscribers, Teeqo with like 3 million subscribers. Or 2 point something, and Alex with like 6 million subscribers, and Norden with even more subscribers, something like that, 6 million, 7 million, something like that. Apex, you know, with another couple million. You know, we're all posting like aggressively, regularly, and like the cohesion of our content and how organic everything was. It just created a fucking powerhouse. So you know, and we stopped for, you know, everybody had various reasons, you know, and it's and I don't hold it against anybody, you know what I'm saying? It's you know, it just kind of is what it is. But you know, we definitely didn't make it easy on the company to like continue operating at a fucking high ass level. So yeah, I mean the 20% shit, that fucking sucks. Like from Teeqo's, again, it's not black and white, bro. It's like from Teeqo's side of things, like that's fucked, bro. Like, you know, they fucked up his drop, and then, you know, if it really is the way that it is, and then, you know, come around asking for 20% after he, you know, did it himself, and he's still not in a contract with FaZe, I guess. If I could, maybe I'm wrong. I think that's what he said, though. You know, he doesn't owe them 20%, but, you know, I get it from FaZe's side, too. They're trying to, you know, they're a publicly traded company that needs to turn a profit, so they're trying to figure out every way that they can. So, you know, whether it be scummy or not. Yeah, dude, this shit is so like deep, like I said, and I think there's a lot to talk about, bro. I think, dude, I would love to see like somebody at FaZe, like a corporate person, make like a video, maybe Lee, like the CEO, and kind of like addressing some of the topics and shit. I don't know if there needs to be like a big powwow. I don't know if like more shares would make them happy. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I got a phone call there. Yeah, I mean, like, bro, I just don't know where we go from here. Like, will more shares make Norden and Teeqo happy? You know, I hit Alex with the audio message FaZe Adapt a couple weeks ago, and I was basically just the gist of the audio message was that, you know, like we need to come together as bros, like the original people, and kind of, you know, make content again, and just like that's what would save the brand. But I don't know if like, I think we're far past gone from that point. I don't know if it'd be possible to get back to that point. Just because like we don't talk and like we're not all on the same page. Like a lot of us aren't trying to support the brand, especially not how we used to, so openly and stuff, you know. Even me, bro, like, you know, I still support FaZe, you know, from time to time, without being incentivized. You know, I know we just did the LeBron shoe drop, and or like there's a Nike collab with FaZe, which is very fucking cool, by the way. I mean, when I got the shoe, I was like, damn, this shit is fucking sick. But, you know, I didn't get paid to promote the shoe, but I still, you know, promoted the shoe, you know, on my social medias and stuff. You know, on Instagram, I posted a video like unboxing it, and it got like 1 million views on a reel. You know, so I'll still support FaZe and promote them, you know, without being incentivized. But if I'm gonna be honest, bro, like I mainly only promote the brand when they incentivize me. You know what I'm saying? When they, you know, give me like a brand deal or something, you know, not mainly, but, you know, these days it's more kind of like on that wavelength. I'm thinking like, you know, what can I do to get the bag, versus back in the day where it was like, you know, I'll fucking do like anything for free. You know, we were promoting the fuck out of, you know, crazy brands, and, you know, not asking for anything in return ever, because we just like loved FaZe so much. So it's definitely different now, bro. And I have so many thoughts about the situation. I'm sorry if this video is kind of like long.
I can stand on my own 2 legs. I have a very fucking good community. I'm not worried about that at all. You need people like me more than I need you. And I know you guys don't think that. You're probably laughing, oh, we don't need him. You'll be surprised. You need people like me in FaZe. I don't need you. If I'm not in anymore, please make a statement. Let everyone know how you dropped me. I'm cool with that. Let everyone know you dropped me. I can't believe I had to make this video. I can't believe I had to sit here and say all these things, because you would never take me seriously, and you never gave 2 fucks about me, because apparently I bring 0 value to you.
Oh man, it's so sad that Teeqo feels like this, bro. Like, where do we go from here, bro? I don't.
You've showed me over and over and over again how I do not mean shit to you. And I'm fully ready to lose it all. I'm fully ready to lose all these relationships. I'm fully ready for these people to hate me and never speak to me again. I'm fully ready to lose out on money. Who knows what's gonna happen? At least I can go to bed and I can wake up and keep my head straight knowing I did the fucking right thing and I fucking stood up for something. I didn't just let these fucking people walk all over me with all these lies. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. But in reality, they're just paying their buddy more money than majority of talent has ever fucking seen, who was here for fucking day 1.
Oh, that's the end. Like I said, man, shit like this just, it's sad to watch, bro. It used to be so beautiful. It could still be so beautiful. Like, imagine a world where, you know, we never stopped posting, you know, we never got taken advantage of by bad people sending us into fucking spirals and shit. You know, imagine if we all stuck together as bros and, you know, continued building the brand, where we'd fucking be today. But, you know, that didn't happen, bro. It didn't happen for like a bunch of different reasons. And now we're here, and I just don't know like where we go from here. I don't know. Like, you know, I guess everyone's gonna keep doing their fucking thing. I mean, that's all I'm gonna do. You know, I'm just gonna keep doing my fucking thing. And yeah, I mean, as far as Teeqo goes, bro, I fucking love Teeqo. Like, I hope he gets everything figured out and gets everything that he wants to, man. Same thing with Norden too, bro. I fucking love Norden and you know, I hope that he gets everything that he fucking wants to, bro. And yeah, I mean, I still fuck with FaZe, bro. There's a bunch of people at the company side that I fuck with, bro. You know, I still fuck with Alex, FaZe Adapt. I know he works really hard on the brand FaZe. I think he's employed as well at FaZe. And you know, I fuck with Vera. You know, I but at the end of the day, I don't like know these people. I don't work with these people. You know, I don't maybe know them like other people know them. I don't know. I fuck with the brand, bro. I love, you know, at the end of the day, I fucking love FaZe, bro. You know, I'm a call me a fucking simp, but like, FaZe used to be everything, bro. And when I joined FaZe, I literally didn't take off my FaZe hoodie, bro. I slept in it. I went to school every day with it for like months on end. You know, and that will always be a part of me, bro. And I love the FaZe fans, bro. There's so many like amazing people that I've met through this network of FaZe, and that I communicate with on social media on a daily basis, from my, you know, Twitch mods, to viewers, to just random people on the internet, man. And I'm appreciative of all of it. So it just fucking sucks to see this. I don't know where we go from here. There's a video that FaZe Swag made where he kind of was talking about the situation that's going on here. And he said something in that video that really stuck with me. And he basically just said that FaZe like needs all of us, you know, to succeed, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's really the fact of the situation. I think, you know, the corporate side can only do so much. At the end of the day, you know, FaZe is, you know, us, the people in FaZe, the esports side, the talent, you know. I'm not saying it's like me or anything. I'm just saying like the talent, you know what I'm saying? So I think for FaZe to succeed, it just needs everybody to come together again and to fucking have fun again and to make dope shit that they enjoy again. I don't know if we can get to that point. I would love if we could all just fucking throw everything out the window and just love and heal and fucking you know, just make awesome content again and get back to where we were at and stuff, you know. But I don't know if that's possible, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's a totally different time that we're in now too, with like gaming and everything. And but yeah, man, I wish the best for everybody involved. I hope I didn't offend anybody with this video. I was just trying to speak openly and honestly about how like I felt and stuff, as like, you know, this has been weighing on me for a while. But you know, just wanted to make this video. I don't know what the fuck I'm even doing at the end of the day. I just be out here, dude, existing and shit. But yeah, listen, appreciate y'all. Love you, Teeqo. Love you, Norden. Love you, FaZe. I hope everything works out. I'll be here to support on the sidelines. But yeah, that's been it. Peace.